So we're in South Dakota. Is this the pheasant capital of the world?
It is.
Get you some.
Come along with us and enjoy the great outdoors in the state of Texas. Texas Outdoor Lifestyles, brought to you by Lone Star National Bank. The city of South Padre Island, Texas. Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center. Mayak Boats. Jim's Pier. Danny's Pawn Shop. Point Blank Sporting Goods. Pro Valley Foods. And Select Properties. Texas Outdoor Lifestyles. It's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle.
This trip was planned, or should I say, I was invited, maybe like a week and a half before. I'm so grateful to Mr. Gallegos for such a special invitation. You guys might remember he invited me on a nilgai hunt not too long ago, well, I guess last year, and to his place there by Raymondville. If you haven't seen that show, you need to go and look it up. It's an awesome show. Chris Gallegos' son puts me on a beautiful bull, and it was just perfect. I had told Chris moments before the shot, I said, man, how come we can't get a bull right out of my driver's side window and everything will be perfect? And sure enough, a few moments later, it was there. It was a neat experience. If you guys haven't shot a nilgai, man, you don't know what you're missing. It's a good hunt. It's a good hunt. Let's go back to the pheasants though. Well, I had to hurry up and prepare. When you go to South Dakota and you're a South Texas boy, it ain't the easiest thing to prepare. We had seen the weather, and the forecast was it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be frigid, and so I didn't have the proper equipment, so we had to prepare. It was quickly, and so we tried doing that. I got some boots and a bib, and thank goodness I already had a Browning jacket from Danny's Pond. Let me tell you the value of a good jacket that kept me warm and dry. Got that at Danny's Pond in Sporting Goods in downtown McAllen. They're real convenient. If you don't have one of those jackets, you need it. First of all, you can roll it up really tight, and it becomes less than a volleyball. So it packs easily. They're super light, and they're awesome. I recommend them. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Danny's Pond has been in business for 35 years in downtown McAllen, same place. They're a pawn shop. They're a pawn shop. They loan money on gold and silver and guns and anything of value. But they're also a sporting goods store, and it's my favorite store in the valley. So Danny, my Browning jacket from Danny's Pond did excellent yesterday. I want to know how yours did. This is a what?
Well, this is the new stuff that Junior has, the Sitka gear.
Sitka gear. How did it do yesterday with all that wet snow and muck and everything?
It kept me warm and dry. That's the way I want to be.
Oh man, the dry is the right thing to do. Tell me about those pants. You guys sell these at the shop also?
Yeah, these pants are Gore-Tex. They're made from Browning, and they're lightweight and easy to put on. Keeps
Zipper?
you dry. I have the other Browning also that are thicker, but they're just harder to work with and more comfortable.
That's you got to have the right gear when you're out hunting. And this gear will work in South Dakota. It'll work in South Texas. If you're out deer hunting or quail hunting, that's gonna keep you dry and wet free.
Christopher and I and Danny Boy, we all have to test out all the products, make sure we're selling the right product to the right customer.
Well, We appreciate
keep them
everything.
satisfied.
Yep, we appreciate everything you guys do for us, man. I love that store. I love everything you sell in there.
Well, appreciate it. We're gonna get ready to go out for that hunt this morning and get some birds.
Well, good luck. Let's go get them.
Let's go get you some.
Get you some. Tell me about your boots, man. There's no snakes up here.
Well, actually, there is. We've killed 2 rattlesnakes there on that lease that we were on today. The weather's typically cold, so they go underground. But when I'm out west, sharptail hunting, I've killed multiples, especially in Montana early. And
When it's still hot.
yeah, anything west of the river, there's some snakes. But these are these came from Armando's in Raymondville.
Armando's in Raymondville.
Yeah. They were given to me. They made a pair for Lawan too. They were given to us by Jamie Clement on the King Ranch for end of the year thank you bonus or something. So yeah,
they're awesome.
Yeah, they are. It takes about a year to get them, but I mean,
And another year to break them in.
No. They're like putting your foot into a house shoe.
It's hunting season, and it's time to head to Point Blank. Point Blank is loaded and stocked with an impressive arsenal to suit your style, whether you hunt with the rifle, shotgun, bow, or even sidearm. They carry a huge selection from the biggest names in the bow hunting industry. But first, you're going to need your hunting license. And right now, you can get yours at Point Blank. Need your rifle sighted in or bow calibrated and maintained? Point Blank can have you sorted and shooting straight in no time. It's gearing up to be the best hunting season ever, and it all starts with a trip to Point Blank. Get the point? Point Blank.
Welcome back.
Devin told us the do's and don'ts and the rules, and you gotta shoot them in the air. I didn't know that. Quail hunters, I know none of us will admit that sometimes you get them any way you can. Sometimes they're on the ground. But anyway, they have a bunch of dogs, and those dogs they actually don't point. They flush the birds, and so that's what you want. You want them to flush the birds so that you can get a chance to shoot them in the air.
First thing, we appreciate you guys coming and hunting with us. Thank you very much. I know it's not an easy trip to make, and we appreciate it. We're here to have fun, but obviously we got to be safe too. So, no loaded guns on the rigs. Common sense. I know some of you guys have pheasant hunted before, some haven't, but it's going to sound way more complicated than it really is. But first walk, it'll be, old deal. Since we only have 5 guys, we'll take one of you down as a blocker, and then one of the guys will take the other vehicle down with you, and we'll just rotate the guide on that. We'll try and keep that one blocker, on the prevalent side that we think birds are going to leak out of, and you can move, you can adjust. The 4 guys that are going to be walking, we want to be sure and keep our line. We don't want to get too staggered out. Now, if birds start leaking out the sides, we may send the outside guns down 50 yards or something to maybe try and keep those birds, or keep a gun where they're leaking out. Lawan, Tom, and I, we will be behind you 15 yards or so. That way we're not in the shooting area. And then the dogs will quarter in front. We need to be real deliberate, walk slow, so we give the dogs time. We've got some moisture today, so the sitting conditions are going to be better. But the vegetation's pretty heavy, so those birds, they'll let us walk right over them or run around behind us or between us, or, so take a nice slow pace. If we get birds down behind us, we'll stop the line, get those birds picked up and move on. If a bird does get up and go behind, we can take this shot. You just don't want to swing through the line or anything like that. As we approach the blockers, walkers and blockers, we can shoot birds like this, but we got to have some blue sky. These, if it looks like a quail shot or something, we're going to be in too close proximity. And the loads we're shooting are pretty high velocity, heavy load, so they'll carry. But as long as we're up here, got some sky in between, we're good. The walkers kind of keep your shooting zones, like so that you're not coming this way. Carry your gun, safe distance. If it's down like this, we may have a dog in the way as you come up. Over your shoulder, guides are back behind you, so try to keep it like it. Safety's on till you mount your gun, birds in the air. Rooster pheasants only, hens are not a legal bird. We may see some sharp-tailed grouse and prairie chicken. Those are legal birds, and we'll do our best to help identify, all the birds to you. This time of year, the hens and the roosters don't commingle together a lot, but it'll either be, we'll see big groups of hens and a couple roosters, or vice versa, lots of roosters, couple hens. Very easy to tell them apart. The roosters, like we saw coming in, vibrant colored, long tail. Hens are ruddy brown, no color, shorter tail. If the bird is cackling, if it's going away or you can't tell what sex it is, if it's cackling, it's a rooster. Hens cannot cackle, so if it's cackling, smack it. Now when we do identify, when we call hen rooster, sometimes there's both sexes of birds in the air at the same time, so we may be calling hen and you're looking at a rooster or vice versa, so just identify your target. Common sense, guys. I know you're all hunters, and just have fun, be safe, and it's all good.
Generally, some years are better than others, but we had a pretty good hatch this spring. The weather's been good. This is the first moisture we've had in about 2 months.
And are we gonna hunt over like wheat fields or cornfields or something like that, or just over grass?
What we call them are food plots.
Food plots, okay.
Which most of them are a mixture of different sorghum, grain sorghums.
Okay.
There's milo and Sudan grass, mixtures of different grains.
What happened to your jacket, Danny? Huh? What happened to your jacket?
It got hot. It got hot. And you know what? I can't move around as fast. I want to swing a little bit better.
This is a male ringneck pheasant. That's a predominant game bird in the state of South Dakota. And you can see the real vibrant colors. Pretty good tails on him. Not probably an pretty early hatch. Got a decent set of spurs on him, but this year's bird. But they're a beautiful. You can kind of turn them in the sun. Their head will go from green to black to blue, kind of almost a purplish color. Nice iridescent breast feathers, pretty plumage, and a lot of guys take the capes and they use them to tie flies with for fly fishing. So
we're in South Dakota. Is this the pheasant capital of the world?
It is.
Get you some.
Yeah, you're right.
I love it.
You're right here.
Look at this.
Right in the heart of it.
Golly, what a beautiful.
And
bird,
we had a great walk. We got it's like 5 birds on that walk, so we're a fifth of the way done.
All right, let's go get some more. Guys, we got birds everywhere. So much fun. You see them on the ground, but you can't shoot them on the ground, so they gotta fly. You got these dogs running around everywhere trying to spook them up. You yell rooster, and man, it's on. We got some in front of me. There we go. Man, that was cool. Let's get some more.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Kids Are Kids Child Daycare Center. Come and bring your precious child to experience the unlimited potential while learning and having fun. Our staff is highly qualified and our director has over 25 years experience. Come visit us at 920 North Railroad in McAllen or call us at 956-683-1517. Can't wait to meet you.
Mayak Boats, the luxury boat on the water. Welcome back.
Golly, man, we limited out in the morning. What do you think about that?
I love it. Lots of birds.
Carlos?
Yeah, you got a couple of guys here that just shoot way too much. Get ahead of you, and if you get a chance, you get to get one bird. And one of them got like 20 out of the 30.
Well, we
Maybe
see
tomorrow we're going to balance it a little more. You know? We're only going to allow that one guy. I'm going to tell you who he is to put one shell at a time. Okay, so we're gonna balance the book tomorrow.
I got to give all you guys accolades, though. We see a lot of people, and you guys are all good shooters. So thanks for,
we had a great time. It was dead on.
Really good.
About a 30-minute ride, I guess. And we, if you've never been to South Dakota, you see nothing forever. It's just rolling hills, nothing but grassland. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The weather the first day was godsend. It was perfect. It was beautiful. I don't remember, maybe 60 degrees. And, it was just absolutely perfect. And the best part about it, tons of birds, tons and tons of birds. So we get there, we roll into camp, and guess what? We already start seeing pheasants. And so we asked, hey, are those, what's going on? Devin said, calm down, guys. Those birds are off limits. Those are camp birds. Man, but our blood was already boiling. There were beautiful roosters, and you should see some shots of those here after a little bit. Can't start hunting till 10 o'clock. Didn't know that. As quail hunters, we want to be there first thing in the morning. Not for these pheasants. It's a nice lazy way to hunt, I guess. You cold yet, Demi? Yeah, you start getting warm. You're walking the field, and then a couple of your party has to go to the end of the field, and those guys are called blockers. If you ever go pheasant hunting, don't volunteer to be a blocker. They're shooting at you. Well, they're not shooting at you, but don't volunteer to be a blocker if you don't have to. Everybody's got to do it. So anyway, sometimes the blockers are the ones that shoot the most birds, believe it or not. Anyway, you walk the fields, and when the birds pop up, you shoot and hope you get them. If you get them, the bird falls, and the dogs go pick them up and bring it not to you, but to their handlers, right? This is Cooper, guys. He's a what?
Springer Spaniel.
Springer Spaniel. Look how beautiful. He's ready to go. Get that phone out of my face. First class operation. Super, super awesome. So nice. I guarantee you, those canines know their role way better than the hunters. Mr. Gallegos shoots the first birds. Dogs go retrieve it. Then Carlos Garza goes and does it, and then Jason, and we all get our opportunities. Matter of fact, we got our limit that morning. We didn't have to go hunt the afternoon, so that was a welcome deal. We took a little break in the afternoon. We had gotten up super early the day before, so we got a little nap in, and then we went to dinner again. Everything first class, great dinner, delicious, and the next day, and you'll see the video here. I tried, I didn't have a cameraman, so you got to excuse the audio, you got to excuse the video. That we had excellent opportunities, and we took advantage of it. We all limited out, and it was a lot of fun.
We had a good morning.
We sure did. Was it the weather? Was it the hunters, or was it the guiding, or did the birds just cooperate? What happened?
You gotta have good shooters. These guys are not shooters.
Let's snake it on through it, guys.
Hit the birds. They did great.
The Lord was good to us this morning.
What a fun morning, man. Thanks for having us out here. It was so much fun.
Thank you for being here.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Vicki Chrysler Hinojosa with Texas Outdoor Lifestyles, and I want to tell you a little bit about Danny's Pawn Shop and Sporting Goods.
Did you know that you could pawn, sell, or even upgrade your guns here? They even have reloading supplies.
This isn't your grandpa's pawn shop. They have high-end jewelry, awesome Rolexes that I've bought. They even have a diamond grader on staff.
Not only can you find your guns, scopes, accessories, but the staff is very helpful and patient.
So come on down to Danny's Pawn Shop, downtown McAllen, and be sure to tell Danny that I said to get you some.
Why choose Lone Star National Bank for your business? Because no other bank does more to support local businesses. In fact, we are the #1 lender in the Valley to small businesses. We put money to work here in our community.
That helps our local businesses grow.
Creating more jobs.
And more opportunities for all of us.
Working together.
Together.
We do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
Welcome back.
The second day, it was awesome. Again, we limited out. The third day, the snow comes in. It's cold, it's frigid, and now I really know why not very many people live in South Dakota. Let me try and describe this, okay? It's cold, it's overcast, it's snowing, it's wet, it's muddy. Did I say cold? But it's perfect for pheasant hunting. So the dogs, they run happy. There's no snakes. You know, it's just awesome. Did I say cold? It's cold. But it was awesome. It's the pheasant capital of the world, and those birds are all over the place. It was just cold. That's all I can tell you guys. That's all I can tell you. I normally wear shorts. We had a bib, an insulated bib. And but the equipment was crucial for this trip. I want to know something about that mustache, Tom.
That's a surprise this morning. Geez, on a snowy day.
Yeah.
That was a couple months ago.
Yeah. When you were playing, which team did you enjoy playing for the most? You played for the Blue Jays. You played for the Cardinals.
I signed originally with Kansas City, and probably to this day, 50 years later, I still have friends that we communicate even to this day that were with Royals. But if you play long enough, you end up playing in a lot of different places, unless you're one of the very fortunate few that gets to stay their whole career in one ball club. But probably the most baseball serious town is St. Louis. That's like New York. They're real baseball fanatics, and they know their baseball. I think I like the community of Kansas City the best. Toronto, I was an original Blue Jay, and so it was new to, you even had people come up if you did a function, how many goals did you score, and that type. I mean, they were interested in the game, but
they're a hockey team, right? They're a hockey town.
They're hockey fanatics. Mm-hmm. Right? But and it's a big city. I didn't realize it's the New York of Canada.
You actually got a football scholarship too.
Oh yeah, God gave me the gift of athletics. Really, sure. I mean, I was gifted that way. It's not. I guess I make the relate. If you ever go to a county fair or some fair, and there's a guy that's doing artwork, has never taken an art lesson in his life, but he can just make great caricatures and all that. That's a gift. It's the same way when you can throw mid-90s. That's a gift. You don't teach somebody. So you're right. I really had God's given me the dream life. I mean, a professional athlete, wanted to do that all my childhood, plus hunt and fish, and here I am. The other half of this life has been taking people hunting and fishing.
Love it, man.
So I've been blessed.
Yes.
And you guys are getting a taste of real South Dakota here.
Yeah. It's slushy this morning.
Valley Foods has some of the highest quality meats in the world. Ask your meat market if they buy from Pro Valley Foods. Pro Valley Foods. Hi, we're here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center, and we're here with Alan and Edna, and we're gonna showcase a few of the really cool campers and everything else that they have here. It's like my Disney World of the outdoor world.
So, what a hunt, huh?
What a hunt.
Carlos, you got how many?
I got 5 on that run.
5 on that run.
Everybody was shooting good.
God.
I was kind of hidden in the trees.
Guys, we had an awesome hunt. It was amazing. South Dakota weather though, frigid.
Not that bad. You bundle up, you get your adrenaline going, and you're okay.
Thanks to Danny's Pond and Point Blank for everything. Show. One last time, Texas Outdoor Lifestyles. We're going to point at the camera. We can say, get you some. Out of the camera, right? Texas Outdoor Lifestyles. Get you some. This trip was phenomenal. The company was awesome. Our guides were first class. The food was great. Really, everything was perfect. Again, I want to thank Mr. Gallegos from Danny's Pond for such a special invitation. Sir, you know I love your store. And you know what? I can't wait for the next hunt. Guys, I can't thank you enough for watching our show. I hope you enjoy it. You know, we're out. We're on Channel 23 every week, Sunday at 10:30. Please enjoy our shows. Watch us on YouTube. Please like, subscribe. Get you some.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Texas Outdoor Lifestyles TV.